On May 5th, we have an outstanding opportunity to positively impact the future of Lake Local Schools. This critical moment for the district, we learned recently from our community that when it comes to school buildings and learning environment, our kids deserve better. If voters agree to pass Issue 14, this would make our schools better for students enrolled now and for generations to come. If this bond issue passes, Lake homeowners will only pay about 1/3 of the full cost, or 37% of the total $92 million cost of the project. The other 2/3, the 63%, would be paid by the state. This translates to 81 cents a day or $24 a month for the typical Lake resident owning a home valued at $150,000.
I'm Teresa Allen, and I've been a Lake Township resident since 1979. I have 3 adult children that graduated from Lake Local Schools, and I have grandkids in the school system now. I sell real estate, and I know it's an undeniable fact that strong property values follow a strong school district. Join me in voting yes in May for Lake Local Schools.
In 1999, Lake taxpayers decided our kids deserve better, and the issues passed. Its passage was a turning point for the school district. It provided for some desperately needed upgrades of school buildings and creation of a new community center complex with valued partners. 16 years later, this current 2015 bond issue is equally important for the district's future. You told us during our community meetings that our students and staff deserve efficient, flexible learning spaces, 21st century technology, better school safety and security, and financial stability. We listened. Issue 14 specifically provides efficient learning space, technology, and safety and security. It also provides financial stability for the district from now until fiscal year 2023 due to proactive district financial planning and forecasting.
I think one of the things that surprises people the most is that once we get the bond issue passed, that we would tear the middle school down. I think even for myself it was a little surprising at first, but after listening to the experts and really going through some of the things that we have difficulty with here, I understand why we need to do it.
Yes, sometimes it can be difficult teaching in the classroom. Just being as crammed as it is, I have to manage certain aspects of the class that I wouldn't if I had enough room and students were sort of running into each other or weren't so crammed. That makes it difficult sometimes.
One of my students came up to me at the beginning of class and he told me that he was feeling water dripping from the ceiling. We went over, thought we were going to have to grab a paper towel and that we'd be able to clean up the mess quickly or grab a bucket, and then it started streaming from all different areas of the unit onto my students' desks and onto the floor. We had to grab different trash cans, take out the trash bags. We had to find recycling bins to try and catch the water, and my students had to leave the classroom. We had to go find another place to work for the whole afternoon.
Hartville Elementary, the oldest operating school building in Stark County, and Lake Elementary have significant issues stemming from age. Both are costly and inefficient to maintain due to outdated, old furnaces and boilers. These old systems cause drastic swings in classroom temperatures, which hinder learning. Other issues include need for handicap accessibility, inadequate parking, and concerns about safety of bus lanes, sewer, water pipe, flooring, air quality, and acoustic concerns, doors in classrooms that are below state recommended size, insufficient areas for large groups or multi-class projects, parents' events, and band, orchestra, or choir rehearsals.
We have issues with temperature in the elementary school rooms. When it's very cold, the instruments go out of tune and we have to constantly stop class to adjust the tuning in the instruments. And when it's warm outside, we have fans on because the room is very warm, and we have to put clothespins on the music stand so it keeps the music from blowing away.
Well, I'm Miss Grace Stewart. I come in every day to teach the cello and bass class here in 5th grade at Lake Elementary, and we have to use this locker room because we are not actually able to fit into the same room with the violins and violas. We're too large. So the first time that we'll get to play together will be in April when we are on stage for our first concert.
The Ohio School Facilities Commission, the OSFC, and architects recommended the demolition of Hartville and Lake Elementary, since the cost to renovate and rebuild each building exceeds 66% of the cost to build new ones. The state feels it is a better use of state and taxpayer money to build new structures in these cases.
Hi, my name is David Champagne. I've been a Lake resident since 2001. I have 4 children in this Lake School District. I am proud to be part of this community. I think this community is a very strong community. I think that comes from strong academics. But it is important to keep the academics strong. I think the current facilities for Lake are crumbling, they're diminishing, and I believe if we expect to continue excellent academics here at Lake, which we currently do, we need to continue to upgrade the infrastructure, and that includes, which I'm excited for, is the new technology that's going to be coming with this new bond fund, and so I'm a proud supporter of issue 14.
Keep Lake great!
Improved venues for youth sports activities, including football, soccer, softball, and tennis, would also be possible. Startup money has been set aside in the budget for this. Hopefully, collaboration with community partners would lead to completion of these new athletic fields.
Hi, I'm Keith Perrin. I moved into Lake when my son was going into kindergarten, which was, he's a junior now. So now I've seen throughout those years coaching and youth sports, and especially the football fields, it's now getting so crowded to where the parking is horrible because there's so many kids now. And the practice facility is roughly a quarter side of a football field we get to practice on.
One more fact to consider. If issue 14 fails, we will continue repair and maintenance on Hartville and Lake Elementary and the Lake Middle School, using operating funds to fix problems as they arise, causing an operating levy in the future.
If this levy is passed, students and teachers alike will be able to reap the benefits of modern, flexible, and interactive classrooms. Personally, as a member of Lake's amazing orchestra, I'm looking forward to the new music rooms that will be built. Better acoustics and larger spaces will deeply benefit those wonderful music programs that we have here. Also, many other students and I are looking forward to better, faster, and newly innovative technology to put to use in not only computer-based classes, but also in every other aspect around the school. So please vote yes for our futures.
Keep Lake great! Vote for issue 14!
1, 2, 3,
Rock on!
I'm Dr. Chip Weisel. I own and operate Hartville Health and Wellness Center, and being a resident of Lake Township was intentional on my part as far as coming back here. I grew up in this area. My kids went to Lake High School, both graduated from Lake, and I have benefited from the strength of this district. But what I also know as a business owner is for the community to thrive, the school needs to stay strong. And I feel that the changes being proposed on issue 14 are necessary for the future. People move into communities where they know there's growth and where there's strength, and they have confidence in schools that they know can pass issues like issue 14. Lake was so progressive a few years back with combining the community with the involvement of the Lake YMCA and Mercy Health Center and the changes there. And I think now this makes sense to take advantage of the state funds that are available at this time so that we can get more for our dollar. And things like this don't come along all the time, and it's good to plan not only for ourselves and enjoy the benefits of Lake Township, but also plan for the future. And I think it's important that not only I'm supporting it by voting for it, but I'm vocal about telling others that this is a good thing for Lake and our students and our future.
Our kids deserve better. Support issue 14, May 5th, 2015.
Keep Lake great!